Good evening, everyone. Welcome to day 8 of the magic book reading session. The magic ingredient. A thankful heart hath a continual feast. W. J. Cameron, 1879 to 1953, journalist and businessman. Giving thanks for food before you eat is a tradition that has been followed by thousands of years, dating back to the ancient Egyptians. With the pace of life in the 21st century, taking the time to give thanks for a meal has more often than not been left behind. But using this simple act of eating and drinking as an opportunity to be grateful will increase the magic in your life exponentially. If you think about a time when you were really hungry, you will remember that you could not think or function normally. Your body felt weak. You might have started to tremble, your mind became confused, and your feelings plummeted. All of this can happen after not eating for just a few hours. You need food to live, to think, and to feel good, as there is a great deal to be grateful for about food. To feel even more gratitude for food, take a moment and think about all the people who contributed to you having food to eat. For you to eat fresh fruit and vegetables, the growers had to plant and nurture the fruits and vegetables with continuous watering, protecting them over many months until they were ready for harvesting. Then there are the pickers, the packers, and the distributors, and the transportation people who drive enormous distances day and night, all of them working together in perfect harmony to ensure that every fruit and vegetable is delivered fresh to you and is available year around. Think about the meat growers, fishermen, dairy farmers, coffee and tea growers. Just a second. Think about the meat growers, fishermen, dairy farmers, coffee and tea growers, and all the packaged food companies who work tirelessly to produce the food we eat. The world's food production is a breathtaking orchestration that takes place every day, and it's unfathomable that it all works when you think about the number of people involved in maintaining the world's food and drink supplies to stores, restaurants, supermarkets, cafes, airplanes, schools, hospitals, and every home on the planet. Food is a gift. It is a gift of nature because there would be nothing for any of us to eat if nature didn't supply us with the soil, nutrients, and water to grow food. Without water, there would be no food, vegetation, animals, or human life. We use water to cook our meals, grow our food, maintain our gardens, supply our bathroom, sustain every vehicle that moves, support our hospitals, fuels, mining and manufacturing industries, enables transportation, make our roads, make clothes, and every consumer product and appliance on the planet. Make plastic, glass, and metal, make life saving medications, and build our homes and every other building and structure. And water keeps our bodies alive. Water, 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 glorious water. If there is a magic on this planet, it is contained in water. Lauren Isley, 1907 to 1977, anthropologist and nature science writer. So, yes, it takes a lot of effort to get the food that we eat. There are so many companies involved who are first making the fruits and vegetables, then they're packing it, lifting it, transporting it from the distributors to the retailers to the wholesalers. So it's a big supply chain involved. But what's the beauty about that? ये सब भी, all fruits, vegetables, anything that you do, including human life, would not be possible without one magic ingredient, and that is water. And water is the most purest form of food that is available currently. I mean, in terms of a drink that is available, and it's free. It's the nature's gift. So now there are two things which we need to know. There was a study done that the water is not of Earth's origin. Okay, it came somewhere around some lakh years back, and तब से that water is being circulated. So यही पानी नीचे से, it's going inside the mother earth, water precipitation से ये ऊपर जा रहा है, and you are getting the rains. So water is constantly being recycled in the natural form, चाहे वो नीचे से आ रहा है, धरती के अंदर बोर से आ रहा है, चाहे वो बारिश से आ रहा है. What does this say? What does this signify? It signifies that water now, since it is being recycled over and over for the last 4 lakh years, has traces of memory of wherever it is coming from. That's the beauty of water. So, not, there is a strong chance that the water you're drinking could have some traits of probably your ancestor was also having that water, because वो memory water में है. So when a human being passes away, all five elements get submerged into earth. Na? Water is part of that. So that is the beauty of water. And in fact, there was a Japanese scientist who did a very beautiful example with water. His name was Dr. Moro Imotami, ऐसी कुछ है. So what he did was, he took 3 jars of water, and he started saying to the water, like, it's like you take a glass and you say thank you, and you blow air into that water. You say thank you, you blow air into the water. And then he was what recording the structure of water under the microscope. And he shared different structures he has recorded as part of his research, where thank you is a very nice crystalline structure, whereas I hate you has a very derogatory structure. I'll try to find a link and share. Anybody, if anybody is interested, can have a look at that. But that is the beauty of the memory of what you say to the water. And ये Dr. This Japanese, actually documented his research, saying that कि अगर हम पानी को बोल रहे हैं और वो पानी का स्ट्रक्चर चेंज हो रहा है, तो just imagine humans are 70% water. So if we start saying to humans good things, that means that good things will change that structure of that 70% of the water that is inside of us, and will produce good results in terms of boosting your mental health. So water by far is the most important thing you need in order to survive on earth. You can go without food. You can go without food. I know of a lot of people who go on 3 day water fast, 5 day water fast. The highest ever recorded is 482 days of water fast, but no food. So, water is important. You cannot survive without water, but you can survive without food. Where would we be without food and water? We simply won't be here. None of our family or friends would be here either. We wouldn't have this day or any tomorrow. But here we are on this beautiful planet together, living life with its challenges and ecstatic joys. because of nature's gift of food and water. To say the simple magic words, thank you, before you eat or drink anything is an act of recognition and gratitude for the miracle of food and water. I repeat, it's a very powerful line here. To say the simple words, thank you, before you eat or drink anything is an act of recognition and gratitude for the miracle of food and water. The incredible thing is that when you are grateful for food and water, it doesn't just affect your life, your gratitude also impacts the world's supply. If enough people felt gratitude for food and water, it would actually help the people who are starving and in great need. By the law of the attraction and Newton's law of action and reaction, the action of mass gratitude must produce an equal mass reaction, which would change the circumstances of scarcity of food and water for everyone on the planet. In addition, your gratitude for food and water keeps the magic continuing in your life, and it will weave its glorious golden thread through everything that is dear to you, everything that you love, and everything that you're dreaming of. In ancient times, people believed that when they blessed their food and water with gratitude, it purified whatever they were blessing. And when you look at the theories and discoveries that quantum physics have made in recent times, such as the observer effect, the ancients may very well have been right. The observer effect in quantum physics refers to changes that the act of observation makes on whatever is being observed. Imagine if focusing gratitude on your food and drinks changed their energy structure and purified them so that everything you consumed had the ultimate effect of well-being on your body. One of the ways to experience the magic of gratitude instantly with food and drinks is to really savor what you're eating or drinking. When you savor your food or drinks, you're appreciating them or being grateful. As an experiment, next time you're in the middle of eating food or drinking any liquid, when you take a mouthful, concentrate on the taste of the food in your mouth or the flavor of the liquid before you swallow it. You'll find that when you focus on the food or drink in your mouth and savor it, the flavor seems to explode, and when you don't focus, the flavor weakens dramatically. It's your energy of focus and gratitude that instantly enhances the flavor. Before you eat or drink anything, so this is the homework, guys. Before you eat or drink anything today, whether you're about to eat a meal, a piece of fruit, or a snack, or have a drink of anything, including water, take a moment to look at what you're about to eat or drink, and in your mind or out loud, say the magic words, thank you. And if you can, just take one mouthful, really savoring it. It will not only increase your enjoyment, it will help you to feel far more gratitude. You can also try something I do, which helps me feel even more gratitude. When I say the magic words, I wave my finger over my food or drinks as though I'm sprinkling them, something like this, with the magic dust. And I imagine that this magic dust instantly purifies everything it touches. Doing this has helped me really feel that gratitude is the magic ingredient, and I want to add to it everything I eat and drink. If you find it more effective, you can imagine that you have a shaker of magic dust in your hands and you're shaking the magic dust out of your shaker all over your food before you eat it and when you drink it, or even what you drink. This is a very important exercise. This can be continued throughout the book. Whenever you are eating something or drinking something, just take a moment and say thank you. And if you want, you can just do like this and just have an intent that I'm sprinkling magic dust on the food. Now, how this works? जो भी खाना बना रहा है, जिस इन्वायरमेंट में बना रहा है, और जौन सा भी पर्सन वो खाना बना रहा है, उसकी एनर्जी और उसका थॉट प्रोसेस खाने में जाएगा, बिकॉज द वाटर इन दैट फूड हैज अ मेमोरी पैटर्न. So if a person is cooking with good intention, chances are that you will really enjoy that food. But if the person who's cooking is full of tension and वो गालियां निकाल रहा है, chances are you might just get a upset stomach. So we really don't know कि ये कहाँ से आ रहा है. Generally we have house helps or somebody in the house cooks. कहीं whatever is the intent, thought process at the time of making is there in the food. But when we use the word thank you and sprinkle magic dust, we are doing exactly what we call as energetic cleansing of the food. Now that food is free from जो भी वो एनर्जी कैरी कर रहा था, because we have now used the power of gratitude and the magic dust in order to energetically cleanse that food so that it does not cause any harm or negativity to us. See, because हमारे को एनर्जी खाने से मिलती है. It's only the what we eat and what we drink that gets broken into proteins, fiber, carbohydrates, amino acids. That's the whole process, and that's how the body gets energy. So it's very important that whatever we feed inside, जो भी हम खा रहे हैं या पी रहे हैं, वो हम energetically cleanse करके लें. Being grateful for the simple things in life like food and water is, if any time during the day you forget to say the magic words thank you before you eat or drink anything, as soon as you remember, close your eyes, go back in your mind to the time when you forgot, visualize yourself in your mind for a second or two before you ate or drank, and say the magic words. If you forget to be grateful for food and drinks multiple times in a day, then repeat the same practice tomorrow. You can't afford to miss a single day in building your gratitude. Your dreams depend upon it. Being grateful for the simple things in life, like food and water, is one of the deepest expressions of gratitude. And when you can feel that degree of gratitude, you will see magic happen. So it's very simple. Just say thank you, take time to enjoy that food, and before you do that, just sprinkle some magic dust. So, magic practice number 8, the magic ingredient. Number 1, count your blessings, make a list of 10 blessings, write why you're grateful, reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Before you eat or drink anything today, take a moment to look at what you're about to eat or drink, and in your mind or out loud, say the magic words, thank you. And if you want, you can sprinkle your food or drink with a magic dust. Number 3, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you for the best thing that happened during the day.